And the debate here in North Carolina and the country is at an all-time high when it comes to what to do with these similar monuments. In tonight's local original, a look at how Europe has dealt with its own troubled history and how to remember it. As we've watched angry American protesters tear down or deface statues representing the Confederacy or other parts of American history on the world stage, it is nothing new. Franco, Mussolini, Hussein, Stalin.
Tearing down a statue in a variety of ways can be more emotionally fulfilling and cathartic than having a long, nuanced, historically informed, painful, uncomfortable, and perhaps unsatisfactory conversation with.
Gregory Vitarbo is a professor of modern Russian and European history at Meredith College. He reminds us, as communism fell, so did the statues.
It was wonderfully cathartic. It made for incredibly powerful and visceral images when you saw crowds, taking down these statues. But at the same time, it did not erase the realities of decades of communism, and grappling with the legacies of communism turned out to be much more problematic and difficult daily, day-to-day grind than just, again, the emotional satisfaction of tearing down a monument.
It doesn't erase the history. Arguably, Germany has done more than other European countries to make sure its past is not forgotten and repeated. You will not find statues of Hitler or the Nazi Party, but you will find reminders of the Holocaust, whether memorialized by stone or the somber silence of former concentration camps.
Most other European countries have far more problematic, you might say, relationships to their memorials. Again, memorials to the Holocaust are about remembering, not forgetting, which is fantastic. But then there are other memorials that, again, raise a lot of the same issues.
We've heard the word context a lot lately. It's just a matter of what that looks like and how to do it.
As a historian, you cannot eradicate the history of the Confederacy. It happened. It was odious. It was largely driven by a heinous agenda of racial subjugation, but it happened. It was a real thing. And erasing all references to it, where does that leave us?
So, Angela, what we're seeing here, not unique to the United States, but perhaps we can look across the pond, as they say, to see where we may go. Who knows?
All right, Russ, thank you.